Okay, in this clip, I'm going to share some very helpful and very simple voice commands that'll just make your stay just that much more enjoyable. Okay guys, I'm standing in the Oasis suite. You know this is the Oasis suite because you see the twin beds in here. So the lights are off right now. So let's walk through some quick automation. So as you can see, the heater's on right now. So I'll start with the heat. So if you want to turn the heat on or off, just give it a Google command, okay Google, turn the heater off.
All right, turning off Oasis Suite heater.
All right, so you just heard a switch, and you notice the red at the bottom, it's kind of going back black, so that's cutting the heater off. The same thing to cut it on. Okay Google, turn the heater on.
All right, turning on Oasis Suite heater.
All right, okay. So to use the voice option, you're going to see this little digital controller here. This is for the Google Voice. Simply give it a command. Okay Google, turn the light on. And that cuts the light on. All right. So as you can imagine, turn it off. Okay Google, turn the light off. Okay, that turns it off. Then obviously here on the wall, turn the light on as you would expect. That turns it on. And that turns it off. All right, let's turn it back on. Okay, so next up, let's talk about the ceiling fan. So there's a smart ceiling fan here in the home. Basically, each suite has a smart ceiling fan. Guys, I know as tempting as it is, there is a chain here, right? Don't use the chain to turn the fan on and off. It's a smart fan, and if you turn it off with the chain, you basically disable our ability to smart control it. So do not use a chain to turn the fan off, okay? So to turn the fan on, very easy peasy. You just simply give it a command. Okay Google, turn the fan on.
Okay, turning on Oasis Suite Smart Fan.
Okay. And to turn it off, you give it a similar command. Okay Google, turn the fan off.
Okay, turning off Oasis Suite Smart Fan.
Okay, and as you can see, it's starting to slow down. All right, so last point here. So going back to the chain, I asked that we not use a chain. So one other reason you would want to use a chain is to control the speed. Again, you don't have to manually touch the fan to control the speed. So let's first turn it back on again by voice. Okay Google, turn the fan on.
Okay, turning Oasis Suite Smart Fan on.
All right, so the fan is on now, and let's say that's that's too much air, the fan's up too high for you. To adjust it is pretty easy. So on the wall, you're gonna notice there's a little lever here. Okay, there's an up lever and there's a down lever. So essentially, if you just hold it down, you'll see these little lights here where the light moves down. So that will slow the fan down, all right? So all you have to do, I just cut it off by accident. All you have to do is basically just lower the speed, and that will slow it down. And if you want to speed it up, you basically just hold the switch, and that will speed it up. Okay, that's all you have to do. So again, guys, do not pull the string, the chain, to turn the fan on and off for speed or whatever the case may be. All right. Okay, guys, I'm in the Cactus suite, and you can tell it's a Cactus suite because you see the queen size beds here. So it's a little dark here, so we'll start some quick automations here. We'll start with the heater. So as you can see right now, the heater is on. So to turn the heater off, it's a simple command. Okay Google, turn the heater off.
Got it, turning off Cactus Suite heater.
All right, so it turned off the Cactus suite heater. Again, to turn on, very simple. Okay, Google, turn the heater on.
Alright, turning Cactus Suite heater on.
All right. Okay, so next, let's talk about the lights. So it's very similar to what you saw in the Oasis suite. So very similar deal. You just give it a command. Okay, Google, turn the light on. Okay, Google, turn the light off. So pretty easy. Okay, Google, turn the light on. All right. So now, as you can see, it's pretty easy. And of course, if you want to manually turn it off, they're labeled, so I can just hit the switch. That obviously turns it off. Okay. So either manual control, or you can use the automation to turn the lights on and off. All right. So let's take a look now at the fan. So very similar deal as you saw in the Oasis suite. Okay, Google, turn the fan on.
Alright, turning on Cactus Suite fan.
And just like I showed you before, there are controllers here on the switch. So right now, that might not be enough air for you, so it might be a little slow. So again, there's a toggle on the switch. So if I just tap it up, you'll see the fan speed will increase. And again, to slow it down, you can kind of adjust it to your comfort level here. So again, guys, do not pull the chain to manually turn the fan switch off, because you can either turn it off either via the panel here, or you can turn it off by voice. Okay, Google, turn the fan off.
Sure, turning off Cactus Suite fan.
All right, there you go, guys.